Hey Simmers, this is the Blooming Sim, and today we're doing a speed build in Oasis Springs. This is the Oasis Springs Diner. It is a restaurant. It costs 37,992 simoleons. Pretty inexpensive. It would be good as a beginner restaurant for a family to own. And the only packs used are Jungle Adventure and Dine Out. I haven't uploaded any speed builds besides shell challenges to my channel ever before. The first thing you might notice is that the bottom of the screen is cropped off. That is because I didn't check my OBS settings before I started filming. Rookie mistake. I thought about just scrapping the whole video altogether when I realized what I did, but I decided to leave it because maybe some other new YouTuber will see it and avoid the same silly mistake that I made. This build was inspired by my friend's challenge, Daythehut, on Twitter. She asked the community a while ago what kind of builds we would like to see more of on the gallery. And myself and some others said we would like to see more builds that were gameplay focused, less laggy, and matched the worlds that they were built for. There are some really amazing builds on the gallery, but when I play, I like to make it look like everything belongs in the same world, if that makes sense. It's more immersive for me. And a lot of people agreed, which was pretty cool. There have been some really fantastic entries to this, and originally the deadline was supposed to be the 23rd. I thought that it was the 31st, and she was so kind and extended the deadline so I could finish my build. I chose to only use 2 packs because I wanted to make sure that a lot of people could download this. And the reason I chose the packs that I did were Dine Out, obviously because I'm building a restaurant, and Jungle Adventure because of the windows that they have. Not these windows, but we'll talk about some windows later on. I thought a retro diner would be perfect for Oasis Springs. If you look in the 2 neighborhoods with less expensive houses, there are retro diners in the background. I tried my hardest to recreate the one that they had, but I couldn't do it, so I decided to recreate something with a similar color scheme. These were the windows I was talking about. In the 1980s, we have this wavy block glass that was really popular. That's kind of what I was going for in the front of this restaurant. The Sims doesn't have that, but the Jungle Adventure windows are pretty close to it. So that's why I chose to use Jungle Adventure. I think the only 2 items from Jungle Adventure are those windows and a wallpaper that I use on the roof later on. I'm going to stop talking now and enjoy this build. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Let's get scratching.
Hey Simmers, I'm going to pop back in at the end of the video to explain some editing decision that I made. So as you'll see, I used the bags of flour from the debug mode option, whatever it is, to create kind of a pathway in front of the restaurant. I thought it needed a little something, but I chose to not put in the full 2 minutes of me placing down the bags of flour because that is really boring to watch. It was boring for me to do, so I could only imagine how boring it would be for you to watch. I just want to say thank you to Daythehut for this challenge and everyone that participated. It's really cool. I'm excited to have some new lots to use for my gameplay. And again, this was Oasis Springs Diner. I am the Blooming Sim. This is a restaurant. The cost is 37,992 simoleons, and the only packs used were Dine Out and Jungle Adventure. You can find the hashtags in the description of the video to search for in the gallery for you to see other submissions. Thank you so much for watching. Happy simming!